Her mentor is Madam Toastmaster Basreen, and her speech title is Let's Act Like Humans. Let's act like humans, meet each another.
Am I audible?
Yes.
How many of you think she's beautiful? Good. How many of you think he is talented? Also good. How many of you think that these innocent faces have the right to be treated like any other normal person? Great. Yesterday of the day, Shaima, fellow youth leaders, respected Toastmasters, and dear guests, good afternoon to one and all.
Good afternoon.
We are all born in this world with different health conditions, physical abilities, and mentalities. But it sometimes happens that some are born slightly different from the others, and some face those conditions because of accidents and infections. But does this change the fact that they are humans like us? Then why? Why does this world treat handicapped way differently than any other normal person? Why do people look down at them and hurt their feelings? I always thought about this, but never found an answer. I never found a single logical answer that permits us to treat them in that inhuman way. They get bullied, they get hurt, and are isolated because many people are reluctant to accept them as friends. People care about the looks, care about the money, and care about the abilities of a person, but they barely care about the heart. It's said that it's not the beauty of the face that matters, but it's the beauty of the heart that does the most. And I believe that those people have the most beautiful hearts and the purest souls. I am a cheerful and an inspiring cousin, but when I was younger, I noticed he used to take certain medicines. Although the thought of him being disabled didn't cross my mind, I decided to ask my mom for the reason behind it. So I slowly went to my mom and asked, Mom, why does he always take the same medicine? Is it allergy? My mom's facial expressions changed, and in a sad voice she said, Dear, your cousin suffers from cerebral atrophy since his childhood. And then I asked, what is cerebral atrophy? And then my mom's reply was, Nada. Cerebral atrophy is the loss of neurons and their connections, leading the brain to shrink and decreases the area of its control. And at that moment, I just froze. I was shocked. He always wore a charming smile and used to play with us everything. I never thought that this is possible. He never, ever complained about his condition, or I never heard it. I felt really heartbroken knowing that. Yet, I felt so proud to know a person who can handle such a disability without giving up. We all claim that we have many problems in life, and we say simply that we hate it. We address ourselves as the unluckiest person in the world, and we totally neglect the fact that there are people who refuse to give in to their disabilities. Anyone can achieve anything they want, no matter what the conditions are. Back when I was in my 5th grade, I fractured my right hand, and I still attended school and wrote in with my left hand, which I found extremely difficult. It was then when I realized how difficult it is not to be able to use your hands. And that experience amazed me at how handicapped people who don't have a hand, a leg, or any limbs at all are still able to manage their lives, live, learn, and write. How much strength and hope do you think that required? How many times do you think they failed? It's probably not twice or thrice. They probably failed tens or even hundreds of times to achieve their goals. Yet, they didn't give up. They stood, they fought, and they won. These are all famous personalities who achieved their goals in life. They made great contributions to our world, although they were disabled. Handicaps and diseases don't put them down. They can, and they believe that they can reach their goals. Watching these people, I learned many different things. I learned that cancer, Down syndrome, hemophilia, birth defects, or abnormalities can't stop a person who wants to live, learn, and earn. I learned that hope, patience, and hard work are the most important. And I learned that true happiness can be obtained, no matter what the conditions are. Fellow youth leaders, handicaps and diseases cannot be your barriers. They can prove to us that what I'm saying right now is true. They worked hard and they achieved their goals. Our spoiled societies have to entirely change their perspectives about handicap. If handicaps and diseases didn't put them down, so why should we? They believe that withstanding pain and working hard can make miracles happen. We still tell them that they will never have the ability to work or lead a normal life. I'm not asking you to donate thousands of dollars to them, but we should at least respect them, accept them, support them, spend time with them, try to understand them, and make them feel that they are as precious as any other person. Fellow youth leaders, can we support and respect the handicapped?
Yes.
Can we spend time with them and try to understand them and make them feel that they are a part of us?
Yes.
Can we together contribute to the change of this world?
Yes.
Let's not just be humans, but let's act like it.